Good morning. Happy Tuesday, Team Omega. Today we're going to be multiplying and dividing fraction word problems. So I want to give you a video to show you how to do some of these. So let's look at this first question. Junior's brother is 1.5 meters tall. Junior is 1 1/5 of his brother's height. In a situation like this where there's fractions, sometimes it gets confusing. So let's just think about it if it said Junior's brother is 6 feet tall and Junior is half of his brother's height. Well, we would know in that case that we would divide by 2 or we would multiply by 1/2. So in this case, we're going to take 1.5 times 1 1/5. So I've got that set up right here, 1.5 times 1 1/5. But before I can multiply mixed numbers, I have to change them to improper fractions. And to do that, I need to take 2 times 1 and then add this one right here. And 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3, and I get 3 halves. Oops. Pen messed up. I get 3 halves. And then on this other side, I take 5 times 1 and get 5. 5 plus 1 is 6/5. And then I get 6/5 right here. Then I just multiply this straight across the top. 3 times 6 gives me 18. The bottom gives me 10. So I get 18/10. Now, I can see that that can reduce in 2 different ways. One, it's an improper fraction. There's a bigger number on top than on the bottom. So I need to divide 10 into 18. It goes in one whole time with a remainder of 8/10. And then I need to simplify 8/10 by dividing 8 and 10 by 2. And 8 divided by 2 gives me 4. 10 divided by 2 gives me 5. So I get 1 4/5. So that will be the answer to this first question. And when I go to put that in the system right here, I need to put 1 space 4/5. You can see right here it said your answer should be a proper fraction like 1/2 or 1 3/4, which is what we've done right here. Question 2 says Bill paints murals. He recorded the total amount of white paint that he used for his murals each month in the table below. In April, Bill used 2/3 of the amount that he used in March. Well, I have to look right here and see that he used 4/5 in March. And here's a big hint right here. This entire assignment is about multiplying fractions. So I'm going to multiply 2/3 times 4/5. The 2 times the 4 gives me the 8 for the top. 3 times 5 gives me 15 for the denominator. And there's nothing that goes into 8 and into 15, so 8/15 is the correct answer on that. I'm going to jump to your second assignment. You have 2 assignments today, one on multiplying fractions and one on dividing. Okay, your second assignment today is dividing fractions word problems. There's 7 questions on this one, so you're going to have 11 questions today. It says Amira has 3/4 of a bag of cat food. Her cat eats 1/10 of a bag per week. How many weeks will the food last? Let's think about this in a simpler way. Let's say that you have 20 pounds and the cat eats 2 pounds per week. Then how would you figure that out? You'd take 20 divided by 2. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to do 3/4 divided by 1/10. And if you remember from last year, the method we use for solving fraction division is we do keep. So I keep 3/4 the same. Change. I change division to multiplication. Flip. And I flip 1/10 to 10 over 1. And that gives me 30 over 4. And I can simplify that because 4 will divide into 30. 7 times 4 is 28. So 30 divided by 4 is going to be 7 with a little bit left over. And 7 times 4 we said was 28. So 30 minus 28 is 2/4. Gives me 2. And then I have a remainder of 4, and that will reduce to 7.5. So our answer is going to be 7.5. So I come here and put in 7 1/2 for my answer. And that's what you do on all of your questions today. You've either got to multiply or divide the fractions. The name of the assignment should give you quite a few clues as to what you need to do. Feel free to email me if you have any questions, or you can call my work phone, 812-288-4848, extension 24203. Talk to you guys soon.